Suicide Squad's $70 price tag just got sliced by 40% just after the game just launched. This story is over on PCGamesN.com. Just a month, this AAA title is already 40% off. Very, very daunting news over there in the Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad's Kill the Justice League is 40% off on Steam after just 1 month, with Season 1 and the free Joker character coming. Warner Brothers and Rocksteady's live service superhero game has been branded a disappointment. Disappointment by the DC owner, with Season 1 still yet to come this month, bringing the playable version of the Joker. And this article goes on to make a good point about, I'm on the wrong scene, sorry about that. This article goes on to make a good point about big budget AAA games and how they don't typically see such huge dips. And they go on to make a comparison to the Batman Arkham series. At the first time, when I first read this, I was like, that's not a valid comparison because Suicide Squad is lesser known than Batman. So it's like, yeah, of course Batman's going to be doing better. But then they go on to say something that changed my mind. Check this out. It says, around 2 weeks after launch, Suicide Squad had fewer active players at the same time as all 4 Batman Arkham games, also made by Rocksteady. Being in the same universe and from the same developer always meant we see a renewed interest in the Arkhamverse. But for a live service game to fall behind a decade-old single-player counterpart, that's something else. I keep forgetting that Suicide Squad is a live service game. Live service games tout themselves and are prideful because they maintain player counts because there's constantly updating content. And you've got a single-player game that's outperforming a 9-year-old single-player, almost a 10-year-old, decade-old single-player game that's outperforming a month-old live service game. That's really bad. There's no other way to look at that. That's just awful. And I think the word disappointment is being gentle. I think disappointment is being a little bit generous. This is a failure. This is a grade A, class A, S rank failure. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is 40% off until Thursday, March 21st. So you got a long time to contemplate, 11 days. So expect to pay $41.99 or £34.99. So check it out. You can find it here or you try it for yourself. It's over on Steam. I had no interest in this game. When it was first announced, I was like, I'm not playing that. Because I had no interest in the premise. Because this seems like a what-if comic that I would never read. What if Suicide Squad killed the Justice League? I'm like, I don't want to know that. That doesn't seem interesting to me at all. And it turns out the story was just butchered. The characters were butchered. And overall, the game was just, it was a bad game. So no other way to say it. It was just a bad game. Even though some people touted it as being much better than what people were saying. And you notice those people aren't playing it anymore. Yeah. Check it out. Over on PCGamesN.com, they got the details. Suicide Squad AAA game price slash by 40% just a month after launch. And the Season 1 and the new playable character isn't even out yet. Check it out.